This is a great stick. Collins just steps up. Watch this. Into the hole. Bam. Right there. He just slides off the guard and right into the hole for a loss. For a loss. Here he comes. This guy right here. Watch him just. He's going to slide off right here and just make the play right in the hole. He slides right off the tackle and the guard right there. A great play.
Woo. And the Patriots take over at their 21-yard line. Second down play. Second and about 5. Oh, good hit on Montgomery. Tyrone Montgomery stopped by Todd Collins. Raiders have not had a productive running game the last 2 seasons. They come in last.
41 to go in the first quarter at their 15-yard line. Parmalee is out, and Irving Spikes, number 40, is in the game at tailback. And here's Spikes' first carry, and a terrific play coming across by Todd Collins from his inside linebacker position.
Todd Collins just decided to shoot the gap, and he comes completely untouched. He's just going to shoot the gap, and they don't pick him up. Number 54. Nothing Irving Spikes can do about that. That's got to be frustrating with your first carry of the game, but Collins guessed right.
And on second down now, the newly re-signed return man, Troy Brown.
And there's a Brown right there, number 59, Vincent Brown, who's thinking.
And before that, Dave Osborne and Bill Brown. On first down and deep for Marino. He tries to get some of it back, throwing to Parmalee. Todd Collins makes the stop for New England, and incidentally, it on any special teams units so far today.
Well, that certainly makes sense. You've got your big stud. You want to rest him for when it counts. Todd Collins now with his 10th tackle in the game on Bernie Parmalee. And it was interesting with regards, we'll get later, Parmalee's comment.
Second and 10, Morrow on the delay. Hitchcock comes up for the tackle, along with Todd Collins, number 59 out of Carson Newman.
Mike, when I was a rookie with the Redskins, you get to this point of the game, and you really are oblivious to everything else. I mean, you're just trying to play football and execute.
Gone, and depending on what happens this year, they can rework a new deal. Jason Garrett out into the flat to Harold Morrow.
And I think there's one other point that's very important there, Mike. His contract.
1996 was no ordinary season, but one of spectacular plays, unforgettable victories, and glory achieved with nothing but guts and grit. The most prolific offense in the AFC was balanced by a relentless defensive attack. This team displayed the heart of a champion all year long, and the Patriots always stayed focused on what lay ahead.
Can throw it. Back to Derek Holmes, who runs the ball on first down close to the 25-yard line. For an ex-Bill, Todd Collins, an outside linebacker, 59.
By a Cardinal running back. Graham out of time, throws, and it's picked off on the play. Todd Collins. That's the third interception thrown by Cardinal quarterbacks this afternoon.
A bad throw, sitting in the zone, threw it right to Collins.
Todd Collins now playing an outside linebacker, picks off his first pass of the year. The quarterback, Mark Brunell, and the handoff to James Stewart. And he is stopped after picking up a yard on the play. Todd Collins playing for making the tackle. A look at that. Jacksonville coming from behind. They were down 22-0. And now it is only 25-22 for the Patriots. Stewart. Once again, the Patriots able to control the running game of the Jaguars. Todd Collins with the stop. Worst beginning field position today for the Redskins. Second down and 10. Handoff to a wheeling Terry Allen, smelled out beautifully by Todd Collins, who comes through and chops him down. He retired last year, came back this year, and has earned a spot back on this defense.
When he came back, he was really rusty. And what I like what Bill Parcells did to him, because he had a whole year off, he took Todd Collins and made him play every snap in the preseason so that he could be effective here during the regular season.
And it shows.
Listen to this crowd. Win this game. Give it to your best player.
Number 20, first down and 10. Here goes Allen, and there goes the New England defense, smelled out perfectly by Todd Collins and Willie McGinnis. They throw him for a loss of 4.
In this offense. And really nowhere for him to run.
For a stadium, if we sometimes appear confused, and I confess that we sometimes do appear confused, sometimes there are reasons. On your left, Todd Collins. On your right, Todd Collins. One a linebacker, the other a quarterback. Now, Jimmy Smith, you know, okay, it's going to happen a lot. But Todd Collins, same game?
Well, both Todd Collinses have played well for their respective teams this year. And that's only one.
Blitz. Kelly's down.
13. Thurman Thomas in the backfield behind Jim Kelly. 3 wide receivers. Kelly tipped in the end zone.
And Chris Slade, I think.
Todd Collins might have got it.
Yeah, the other linebacker, number 59, timed his jump very well. I think he got a hand on it. Collins at 6'2". He's covering the middle. You know, for one of the few times tonight, Jim Kelly had very good pass protection. And, yeah, that's a good play by Todd Collins. Yeah, nobody in front of him, so he's allowed to drop back deep in the coverage. He's, 15 yards downfield because nobody threatened him up in front. One, you find a way to get it done.
Tim Tyndale leading the way, number 33. You see Glenn Parker there.
If he doesn't get high enough there, he gets stopped.
Thomas again. No indication yet that he's in.
Hey, Jimmy Hitchcock, the defensive back for New England, got a little confused. He put his hands up like a touchdown and then kind of waved it off.
4th down.
So far in this first quarter.
Jabbar smothered Todd Collins, and others make the hit.
Well, this is the first time this year either team has really played in cold conditions where the wind
Comes in as a wing. Diving high is Abdul-Jabbar. It'll all depend on the mark. They have 7-0 here in the opening quarter.
It's a good surge by the Miami offensive line, pushing back, giving the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar room to jump up and try to get over the pile and just get a couple inches for the first down.
Good job by Todd Collins to meet him in midair.
And catch a pass every now and then.
He's the moose of the Miami team this week. Irving Spike's first carry of the game, rudely met by Todd Collins.
Todd Collins and Ted Johnson.
Ted Johnson, number 52, and Todd Collins, number 59, come up into the gap, and the Patriot coaches say that it's the best defensive player week in and week out.
Second year out of Colorado, Todd Collins played at Carson Newman.
Of his right foot, the special shoe he wears now to protect that right ankle and Achilles tendon.
Abdul-Jabbar nothing inside, so he makes something outside, gain of 4.
You're absolutely right, Phil.
Like 3 times all year.
Spikes. Caught in the backfield. Willie McGinnis there to stop him with Todd Collins following up.
That's right.
And you said that New England really, they're not concerned about their running game.
Is to the right. Adrian Morrell. Short pickup. Met by Todd Collins, the outside linebacker.
Todd Collins played at Carson Newman College with my son. I don't believe you knew that.
No, I did not.
Well, I'm telling you.
Fascinating stuff.
Yeah. 2 years there at Carson Newman. They were national champions, NAIA national champions, while Todd Collins was a linebacker there.
Todd is back from his 1-year retirement.
The give is to Terrell Davis, and for the first time, the Patriots able to stuff it Collins, first man there. Oh, yet.
Well, we know why teams are getting 400 yards a game on them in the last 7 games.
Justin with a handoff to Marshall Faulk. Surrounded and taken down for a gain of 1.
Johnson in motion for the 2nd down and 10. The give to Morrell, and he is stopped in his tracks. Stopped by Todd Collins, Achilles tendon injury.
Straight drop back, and they give it off on the draw play. Now, the draw is simply a comment to the defense saying that you think we're going to throw the football, and the team back to the left for the completion.
And a 1st down at the 47. Morrell spinning, not able to get going, and that's been the problem. It has not been a bad day for Glenn Foley, and this is first NFL start, but the Patriots came into today seeking to stop the running game. Morrell with 11 carries, 29 yards, and they put the clamps on.
Sam going for the icebreaker in these meetings with the coaches, huh? You throw one out at the start.
Yes.
All right, Brady with the reception. And hit down by Todd Collins. So that's the covered by Malloy, and here comes another supply. Let's see who they are headed for. Parcells saying, don't do it. Don't you even think about it.
This is where you find out just how much weight he screens.
I would think.
A long way in the playoffs.
It has been just a terrific season. Time that they have met since 1987. Aikman at the time. Emmitt Smith back on the field is dropped at the 32 by Todd Collins. Emmitt Smith.
First record in the league, 4th and goal, 1-yard line. Downs again. He didn't make it, so they ran it up the middle again.
No chance for this play to work. More defenders at the line of scrimmage. Mike Jones comes 3, number 96.
Their personnel, and that just isn't the way they do it here. Gary Downs for a yard to the 49. It looks to be close enough to a 1st down. Maybe a measurement. Let's go to Jim Gray. First quarter, and then after the free kick from the safety,
They are looking for a different outcome as the Pittsburgh Steelers take on the New England Patriots, the winner, to face surprising Jacksonville in the AFC Championship game next Sunday. In the NFL, it's a 1st down and 15, and here is Bettis. So the Steelers testing Bettis early. Johnson and Collins combined to make the stop. Last 14 games in each of the last 14 here in Foxborough. Steelers start out from their 19-yard line. Bettis driven back. Mark Wheeler, the left defensive tackle, leading that charge. Against the Indianapolis Colts, played well. 3rd and 1. Cordell Stewart off the roll. Couldn't find the opening, and he's stopped for a loss by Todd Collins.
And Marv, this is exactly what the Patriots talked about the other day. We've seen options in college. You've got to cut off the lead guy, and then you've got to attack the quarterback. Don't let him stand there free. The Colts had a hard time handling this, and they attacked the quarterback.
You saw Willie Clay making sure he couldn't go outside. Todd Collins coming inside out. There was nowhere to go there.
And there is Todd Collins, who made that last tackle on Cordell Stewart. He's been starting for Monty Brown, out for the season with an Achilles tendon injury.
Well, perfect. Just like Sam said, you see Collins, you see Clay. I mean, that is how you defense the option.
And if you notice, Todd Collins was just skating along the line of scrimmage with his shoulder squared. No way to cut back either.
And it's something Stewart's not used to seeing.
Johnson left, Hastings right, Bettis. And he's stopped behind the line by Todd Collins. Patriots doing a terrific job here in the early going against Jerome Bettis.
And guess where it comes from, Marv? Chris Slade absolutely blows up the attempted lead block on that play. I mean, this is a nice play. You talk about how do you do it with your shoulder position. Outside shoulder blows right through Lester. I mean, that is football.
You got to force Bettis to have to make quick cuts in the backfield. If you
not built with speed and comeback in mind.
And a 1st down at the 31-yard line. Here's Bettis, and again he is stopped. Short pickup by Bettis.
You know the difference
is forever. By IBM, solutions for a small planet. By
getting set to punt with 5 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Flag has been thrown. Jaheen Arnold on the return up to the 25 and carries across the 30, taken down by Todd Collins. 51. Arnold back, 7th punt for Tom Tupa as we approach 2 minutes remaining in the game. Is taken down at the 37-yard line, hit down by Todd Collins.
The Jaguars have at the moment. Means cuts back. Plenty of blue jerseys at the 25, a gain of a yard. Todd Collins, 4th-year linebacker from Carson Newman, led the charge. There's the
penalty, and the down remains the same.
All right, they didn't take the gain, they took the penalty. All right. Doesn't find much in the open either, as Todd Collins leads the defense on the attack of the big running back for Jacksonville, who is slow getting up. Means 240 pounds on just a 5'10" frame, and he appears to be fairly seriously injured. He can go this year.
Well, it's his right leg they're looking at while he's laying on the ground. And it looks like Collins, the linebacker, lands on the back of his ankle or his foot. Watch his right leg.
Coming in right from the right-hand side. Here he comes.
As he goes down.
And turns that ankle over with all that weight of 3 different players, about 800 pounds on him.
I can't tell who falls. Well, it's Todd Collins, number 59, who falls in the back of his right foot. And this Jacksonville team, they have really gotten used to running the football and playing a certain way over these last 6 weeks with Natron Means. So this could really be a big.
Was the second quarterback. Ty Detmer was 3rd. And the defense of New England drawing a whitewash the last 5 quarters. The last 5 games in the second half, and Means unable to get to the line of scrimmage. Todd Collins playing a big game today.
Boy, Todd Collins just reads the play. You talk about the linebacker coming down the line of scrimmage and just following the ball carrier. The key to this whole thing is watch 59, and he keeps the ball carrier in front of him. Don't let the ball carrier cut back. See how he's in front? And then he steps up and hits Natron Means. What a beautiful play.
6th tackle for Collins in the game. Played at Carson Newman after starting at Georgia. Played at Tennessee. And Carson Newman finally, where he graduated. Pro Bowl, the only representative from Jacksonville after his 85-catch season. James Stewart to the New England 46-yard line. Maybe a yard on the play. Todd Collins, another tackle.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Super Bowl 31. Let's meet the American Football Conference champion New England Patriots. At right linebacker from Carson Newman, number 59, Todd Collins.
We didn't have a chance to do that. In front, Willie McGinnis, Zagapolitelli, Mark Wheeler, and Ferrick Collins. The linebackers Collins, Johnson, and Slade. And the secondary, Otis Smith, Willie Clay, Lawyer Malloy, and Ty Law. Throwing deep to. 1st and 10, Green Bay at the 18. Favre gives to Bennett, and there is nothing there. Patriots are over with great pursuit.
But they're going to have Otis Smith out there all day.
They better give Otis Smith some help. That's Levin at the 30-yard line.
Packers can take it back.
Last play of the first quarter. Favre underhanded. to Dorsey Levens, backhanded, underhanded, an Uncle Rube shot.
That was. That's any stretch to get a first down, which he did.
But he almost lost the ball. First down. Favre to Edgar Bennett, who's knocked backwards by Todd Collins.
And is there too, both Johnson and Collins. Here, I mean, he's the type of guy. He said he always takes on with his right shoulder, and then he just throws his body at that runner.
Second and 1. That was the old familiar Green Bay sweep, just different people. Levens inside the 20. First down, Green Bay. Now they're starting to run it.
Now the Packers want to take their time here to score this touchdown.
From the 2, first and goal. Here's Favre. Pointing, and Favre pushed. Didn't get in. Maybe he did.
One official said he did get in. Mississippi, and this is the way they do. Remember, it's a goal line there, and the ball has to break the plane. You see him reach out, and here's the ball right here, and it has to break the plane of the goal line. This official's right there. He sees it. He calls it a touchdown. The pylon is already down. The pylon is out of bounds. His knee is out of bounds there.
But he got the ball in the corner of the end zone.
Right. It's where that or a team like the Jets, but I don't think he'll be back with the Patriots.
I agree with you. This is Edgar Bennett. No gain. Stopped by Todd Collins.
Big guy.
Favre gives to Edgar Bennett. He nudges it over the right side.
Mark Wheeler, good pressure on the quarterback.
Here's a sweep now as Sherman Williams turns it out to the 35-yard line on 2nd down and 8, and he might have gotten a half yard. Todd Collins, outside backer 59, was the first to get him.
Double tight end, 3rd down and a foot. May have been motion in the backfield and may not have made it. There was no flag on the play. Terrell Davis gets a call, and he is decked behind the line of scrimmage, and it is Todd Collins again who makes the play.
That's the linebacker. One of the things that Mike Shanahan has done since he got to Denver is make his team more physical. I have a feeling they will go for it.
4th down and 1.
Excellent penetration by the New England Patriots front line. That 4-man line got up the field, allowed Collins there to make the tackle. And
they need him to step up if they're going to improve their defense.
All right, the report from John Dockery. Lewis back to throw. He has pressure. He rolls away from it. Now he throws this one away. Was he outside the tackle so he could do that, or was there a receiver trying to come back close enough that he could get away with it? And he...
Let's see where the pressure comes from.
Chris Canty and Todd Collins.
It's a 5-man rush. And an excellent job of putting it down. Kind of gets his feet caught, but he does get the ball away. Great. You start the season, if you have 20 regular season games, you don't play a division opponent.
Detmer on 2nd down and 6. Swings it out. Good defense as Waters gets the ball, but gets a load of number 59, Todd Collins, as he catches it. And that'll bring up 3rd down and about 5.
That was a nice coverage by Todd Collins. He was in man-to-man coverage. They were in a 5-man rush, no help, and he took Waters all by himself on the swing and makes the play with a little help from the boundary, gives him 3rd and long. One, 2, 3. Throw the slant versus the zone. Missed tackle. Good downfield sprinting by Todd Collins. Todd Collins doesn't look like he's built to run. He looks like a thug. He looks like a mutter, but he runs in space and he makes plays like that.
At the 32. And the catch to Gary Brown, who's hit back behind the line by Todd Collins. Gary.
The doubts creep in. I think it's one of the major problems.
2nd and 8. And it was dropped by Brown. And a hard hit on Humphreys. Took the shot from Todd Collins.
And took it high, Marv. That was not your basic get right in his chest type shot. Stan Humphreys, a quarterback with a history of